Sorry, got a bit of a noisy environment currently. My fiance's making dinner and I don't want another late upload like Friday where I was getting up past midnight my time. That was just because it was a longer day. No excuses, I'm not really terribly worried about it either. The video was up in a decent amount of time. It's doing better than I thought I would too. But we're not getting into that. We have another drink review today. Another Mountain Dew as well, citrus blackberry. This one's got like a World of Warcraft variant. It's pretty cool, but I don't play that game, so I don't know. This is very much like last minute. Trying to come up with a video. I was not sure what I wanted to do because this is gonna get a little weird, but my official like plan or everything that I was working on starts next week. So I just needed, well, it technically started this week, but that was kind of like, this whole week's planning was last minute and I just didn't have anything for Sunday. So, and the weird part of it is that even though I have a plan that goes out until like May, like as far as what videos I want to post and on what days, I didn't want to pull from any of those because I liked how organized and everything was, and I didn't feel like just making another problem. So I was like, I'll just come up with something for today. And then just kick the plan off like normal, starting Monday. The shorts are already recorded, so I'll just have to post it, which is so difficult. But yeah, today's going to be a drink review. I'm going to be rambling a bit about a bunch of things, nothing in particular. I'm not going to label this ramble as anything specific, just talking about what's been going on, similar to our Wednesday video. But yeah, so go ahead and take the first sip of this, or let me smell it first. Oh yeah, that's a very strong scent, a good one. Definitely citrusy. I don't have blackberries often. I had them a bit when I was younger because we had there was some bushes out back by my house where we had some. I think that's also the last time I had blackberries was when I was that age, so like 5, 6. So I can't exactly speak to if this smells like blackberry, but the citrusy flavor that they use, yeah, definitely familiar. But I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip now. It's pretty good. That is pretty good. I do like that, I like that a lot. I don't know if I like it as much as the orange one that I had last time, just because I like that flavor, or I like orange, like flavored drinks, whatever. I do like grape flavored things as well, and this seems to be leaning in that direction. Like they use similar artificial flavors and stuff, but it's definitely got its own vibe as well. I like it. I do like it. I'll keep sipping on it. I'll review it later. But yeah, what am I going to talk about today? How about we start off with the usual suspects? So, Marvel Rivals. I'm taking a bit of a break from it. Not for any particular reason. Me and my friends played it a lot. And then I think like last Wednesday, Thursday, something like that, this week, that new update was getting rolled out or whatever. And it's not that I'm not excited, but me and my friends have been playing some other stuff, which I'm going to be talking about, which has fully captivated me. It's a game I've wanted my friends to get and play for some time now. And yeah, we'll get into that, but I'm still excited. Whenever they release Johnny Storm and The Thing, that is when I'll be fully drawn back in. I do want to try this new soccer mode that they've added, this Rocket League-esque mode. But we want to make sure we get the full game together. I don't really feel like playing with randoms. So the next time all the boys get on for Marvel Rivals, I will be there. But lately, with work, and like I said, all of my friends down in Louisiana were enjoying snow days and stuff, which was bizarre, but I went into that in the ramble as well. And now they're all back to work, and everyone's recovering from the days off, and the facilities that aren't used to having days off, so they're catching up on work, catching a lot of overtime. Just hasn't been a great week to game together. But my work schedule hasn't really changed all that much, because besides that one day we got off for it snowed a little too much. Outside of that, this state is used to it. They got the salt trucks out, they got the roads taken care of, to where it's at least safe to drive despite what it's doing to the underside of your vehicle. But I walk to work anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But like I said, not too much impact on me, so I go home and play video games like normal. And I've been playing two things in particular. I was supposed to go back to God of War, but I didn't. Just not yet. I've been playing Indiana Jones and the Great Circle still. I am in Sukhothai. Just got to the spoilers, by the way. I guess I'm gonna be doing an Indiana Jones ramble later this week, actually. So very excited for that. My goal is to have the game beaten by then, but I don't know how many locations after Sukhothai there are. I might be nowhere near the end of the game. I just kind of assume that I am. So we'll see. If I don't beat it by then, I will still ramble about it, and about the parts that I've played, because I want to stick to the plan, but that is my single player focus at the moment. And really only for the review, or the ramble, or whatever it is I'm going to be doing. But either way, yeah, there's it. Back to the spoiler. That is a giant snake. I'm learning things about myself. I knew I didn't like snakes, but I've gone my life living around snakes all the time. In Louisiana, they're all over the place. And I would go camping and hiking and biking and all kinds of stuff with my dad and my friends, and we always saw snakes, and I was never scared. But let me tell you, playing this game with giant snakes constantly pouncing at you, legitimate fear, I can't even lie to you. And there's only one giant snake that I've seen so far. If there's more than one, I don't even know what to say, but, and not to get too far into it, because I'm going to be talking about it in the ramble that I do specific to that. But man, I don't want to get too far into it now, but that was crazy. That whole section when you have to swim underwater. So sorry, I hit my phone, so I'm gonna have to edit that. But that whole section where you're swimming under the water to get under the temple, there is a very specific path that you have to follow. If you do not follow that path strictly by the letter, and they don't indicate the path at all, you fly off the path for 1 second. That snake eats you, and it is a quick and honestly terrifying. Think if I was playing that game as a child, I would not have gotten past this. I guarantee you. I couldn't even handle the Killer Croc section in Arkham Asylum as a kid. There's no way I was going to be handling this giant snake. That the actor screams so realistically, it's terrifying. Either way, I'm not going to get into that any more than that. This ramble I'm going to be doing, like I said. So. But yeah, other than the giant snake, and even then, I've been enjoying it. It feels good to conquer a fear, even a fear you didn't know you had. If I saw a giant snake like that, I think I would be petrified to the point that I couldn't move. So that's what I'm learning about myself. That's what Indiana Jones is teaching me about myself. But other than that, when game have I been playing besides Marvel Rivals? Oh yeah, Red Dead Redemption 2, specifically the online. I'm going to be rambling about Red Dead 2 as well in a couple of weeks, 3 weeks or something like that. I don't remember exactly when, but distant future. I want to beat that story mode before I really go into it. However, while I've been making incremental progress with that, focusing mostly on Indiana Jones as my single-player experience, I have a buddy. I convinced him to download Red Dead Online 2 or 3 times over the past couple years. However, earlier we never really got the chance to play it, and he wouldn't play without me. But let me tell you, it's been a beautiful experience, just duos going crazy. It's been me and him riding around in a posse, completing story missions, completing the blood bounties, completing every side mission and treasure hunt and running around, and I lasso him every 2 seconds, and it's so fun. The Diamond Heist, we'll get into it in that ramble, but that's really where my focus has been lately. In the 3-4 years that I've been playing Red Dead Redemption 2, something like that, this is the most that I've played the online. I have spent most of my hours just messing around, specifically in chapters 2 and 3 of the single player. But Red Dead Online, I got to like level 13, level 14, playing with some other guys that weren't nearly as fun to play with. And they stopped playing a long time ago. Just being honest, But my current, buddy that I've been playing with, he's been a lifelong friend, and we played on Xbox, and he used his points to buy it for another friend. So we have a group of 3 that's always in a party. Every night, if one of us is playing a game, we're all in a party. Lately, he's been playing Elden Ring because he doesn't have Red Dead Redemption 2. One of my friends used his, accrued game, points to buy it for him, Red Dead Online, specifically because it's on sale. So he's downloading it, and we're about to turn this duo into a trio, and it's very, 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 very exciting for me. After all these years of trying to convince them to get it, that we finally are pulling something together. It's only getting more and more fun as we play. I just got enough gold to pick a role. I haven't decided what role I want to go with yet. My friend has Bounty Hunter. Since we can do missions, so my friend has Bounty Hunter, anyone else in the posse can do those bounties with him. So to try to get some variety, I'm going to try to find a role that's different. Something that can just give us some variety. We can do some bounties when he's the posse leader. We can do, I'm thinking about maybe going for the Moonshiner or Trader. I don't know. I really haven't looked into it too much. I gotta find something. The rewards don't really, none of them really excite me too much. I have a nice fit. I like it. I don't really want to change it, so we'll just see. But either way, I'm going to get into that in another video. I've already kind of gone, deep into that. But yeah, Red Dead Online has been the focus of, what we've been doing lately, with some other games sprinkled in there, particularly Indiana Jones for me. Yeah. What else has been going on? Over the past couple, 4 weeks, I've been craving a pizza really badly. And I only finally got one last night, and Domino's sure hooked me up. I normally wouldn't, if I was just getting one pizza, I wanted it to be something special, I would go to one of the local, pizza places around here, something a little bit smaller, mom and pop shop. There's a few New York style pizza places here, and they're pretty good. But Domino's is so close. It's like a 2-minute drive. I just didn't feel like going anywhere else. I was craving it. So finally cracked and got pizza, and they did not do me dirty. It was so good. You can judge me all you want. I don't know. I feel like I have a pretty, maybe not standard, but I feel like my pizza toppings are not crazy. I like pepperoni, bacon, and mushrooms. That's my top 3. Now, I'm not judgmental. I like pretty much everything on a pizza, or everything I've tried. I like pineapple on certain types of pizza. I like cheese pizzas. I like pepperoni only. And I like Italian sausage. I'm not a fan of like Canadian bacon on a pizza. I'm just not too big of a fan of that. I like margarita pizzas, where it's like just a lot of tomatoes and, you know, greens and stuff. At least that's, what's that pizza place called? It's in the building I work. They call it a margarita pizza, but it really is just an insane amount of tomatoes and some greens. I don't remember what it's called. No, I don't remember the name of the pizza place. I'm not a huge fan of that place, though. But yeah, I kept it safe this time. Got the 3 things I know I like. I put mushrooms on half the pizza because my fiance doesn't like mushrooms. So she took one half, I took the other. We got feta and cheese bread, or like pull-apart bread, or whatever it's called. Cheese bread. So good. So good. I don't usually get other things because Domino's is not cheap. There are cheaper pizza places, but to me the drive was the only thing that, you know, motivated me to just go there. And I don't regret it. But this thing's got me all burpy. Sorry. Oh yeah, you guys let me know down below what you guys think about Domino's, but more importantly to me, I want to know what you guys think about toppings. I can't lie to you. I cannot lie. I've always wanted to try anchovies on a pizza. Nothing seems more disgusting to me than that, but I will not judge it because sometimes it actually looks pretty appetizing. Like when I see it like on my phone or something, it's just the smell of anchovies I don't like. Like if I could eat it with my nose covered, maybe it would change my life. But I feel like I just can't bring it to my mouth based on the smell. And maybe that's just a me problem. But someone cracks open a can of anchovies and yeah, I'll call it quits. But either way, there's a few, you know, toppings I've always wanted to try on a pizza, but I've just never been ballsy enough to risk it because so many pizza places are so expensive now. But either way, yeah, you guys let me know down below, what toppings should I try that might seem a bit riskier or less popular, but you know are really good, at least as far as, you know, your opinion goes. I value your opinions. If anyone's paying attention to the video at this point, I hope I get some comments about that, because I really want to try something, but I don't want to just make an off-the-wall decision without someone recommending it, you know. My sister loves mushrooms and pineapple on pizza, and that's a combo that is wild. I just found that out about her, so yeah, maybe I shouldn't judge it, but even she admitted that it's a weird combo. But either way, speaking of pizza, I really want to learn how to make pizza. I know some people can do that, like make their own pizza oven now. Well, I guess you can just do it in a regular oven, right? Before I go into that, I'm gonna look into that, and then maybe I'll ramble about making pizzas. And if I'm gonna get into that, I can tell you right now, my fiance makes bread, and she makes it so incredible. She's made sourdough bread in like what's it called? Oh my goodness, crock pot. That's the word. Goodness, I just can't remember. Yeah, the bread's really good. So good. Homemade bread it's coated with the sauce. Wish I didn't say that. It's pretty dated reference now, right? I don't even remember when I heard that for the first time, but I'm gonna move on now. I have a few other topics to talk about if, I rambled this long, and I don't really feel like stopping, so. The next movie night. So, last Wednesday I talked about my movie night, and we watched Poco Rosso with Michael Keaton as the pig pilot. It's like a seaplane pilot. Fantastic Studio Ghibli movie. I love it. I really, really love it. No spoilers. I recommend watching it, but that ending, I said I would probably change my opinion over time, and it has. I like the ending. I like the mystery from it. I had some qualms at first about that. I have no idea what that sound was outside, by the way. I'm debating on check, but I'm not going to worry about it. It's probably in the kitchen, so. But yeah, either way, Poco Rosso is really good. I like the ending. It's grown on me. For next Wednesday, I get to pick the movie this week, so I've made it in a way to where we can alternate. I'm watching a James Bond movie, a classic. Some would argue the classic. I don't know about that, but Thunderball is what I'm going to be watching. This is one of my dad's favorite Bond movies of all time. I've never finished it. Every time I started watching it, something always came up. I had to leave, or maybe I just wanted to leave. Excuse me, not that I hate the movie or dislike it. Usually by the time I've gotten to Thunderball in my binge watching session, I've already seen Goldfinger, From Russia with Love, and of course Dr. No. I'm just moving backwards, but those are my 3 favorite Connery Bond films. Every other Bond film I've seen, You Only Live Twice, Diamonds Are Forever. I don't like really either one of those. And I've seen like fragments of Thunderball. I've seen, isn't there another one? Maybe not. I'm blanking at the moment. But either way, Thunderball, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it a full shot. I'm watching the whole thing. We'll see, how that changes. The next, Bond film I want to watch is a Roger Moore one. There's going to be a few movies in between that because I don't want to do too many Bond back to back. I want to get some variety in our movie nights. But I think Thunderball's a great place to start. I think I need to give it another shot. I think I need to be objective with it. I think I need to try to pull away my opinion of Goldfinger, From Russia with Love. My love for those two. I think I need to look at Thunderball as its own thing. Because, like I said, it's my dad's favorite Connery Bond film. And sometimes he says it's even his favorite Bond film of all time. Might just be a nostalgia thing because he was alive during that time. Or his grandpa was, so he watched it with his dad. So it just really made my dad a lot older than he is. Yeah. Either way. So yeah, that's gonna be our next movie night. After that, my fiance's picking. She's tossed out a couple of ideas. I've recommended we can go back and watch some earlier Disney movies. I'm not a huge Disney guy, but there are a few classics that I like watching. Princess and the Frog. I don't even care. It's a goated movie. I love that movie. I don't even care. I'm not a Disney adult or anything because, truth be told, they're not my favorite kinds of people. I'll say that. And there are a lot of Disney movies I don't care for, but the ones that I like, I think are really good. And Princess and the Frog is one of them. There's a lot that I haven't seen, and she has some that she wants to show me. We'll see how that goes. Only a few other things to talk about. I'm going to keep it pretty short on some of these. I got a new beer when I was at Walmart earlier that I want to try. I think it says Weiss beer. I don't exactly know if I've ever had one, if that's even how you say it. But it says it has like lemonade flavor. I don't know. And I hope it's not too lemonade-y. I'm not looking for mics or anything like that. I just really, truth be told, I was looking for a beer. I wanted something classic, cheap, and in a can, and they just didn't have a lot of options that I liked. They have so much Coors, and I'm not a fan of Coors. I like Coors Banquet. I drank that in a video earlier, like when I was in Louisiana. I like that one. I can never find that one. It's just regular Coors and a lot of Bud Light. And I don't drink beer that much. I've just been, I don't know, just wanted something. Wanted to try something new, and I liked this bottle. Like bright yellow and stuff. I don't know. I have no idea how I'm gonna feel about it, but either way, I'm probably gonna drink it for a video, not a drink review. I think I'm gonna have one tonight, and then in a video probably next week, I'll just drink one and ramble a bit about something. Probably for the Indiana Jones ramble, I might have a beer, I don't know. I'm excited for that. I can tell you this right now. Once I caught up on God of War, eventually, I'll get back to it. I've been really facing that itch to go back and play Cyberpunk 2077 and Phantom Liberty. Just been fighting that off, but honestly, what I've really been fighting off is the urge to buy it on PS5. I have it on Xbox, that's where all my achievements and progress is. But there's something about having that fresh start. No save files. I can still unlock the trophies and see that, time played counter go up. It's exciting, and I think I might do it this year, like later on in the year. I'm feeling the itch coming up now. I don't know. I'm still debating on that one. We'll see. I do have some, a goal progress update video that I'm going to be doing. Oh, I don't remember when, but it's coming up. I'm going to be talking about the achievements I've earned since 2025 kicked off, my plans, all kinds of stuff like that, really. Indiana Jones, obviously, Red Dead 2, they're both games that I want to beat this year. A lot of the achievements I've gotten so far actually were from Red Dead Online and just doing stuff there, selling stuff to the butcher, and getting a bunch of trading, like belt buckles you get for completing those achievement stuff, or like challenge things or whatever. So, I have been making progress toward my achievement goal. Indiana Jones has been helping with that as well. So, either way, I'm going to get all into that. That's just another video you can look forward to. In that, that goal progress update is probably what I'm going to call it, something like that. And in the thumbnail, I'll try to put, what those goals actually are, so you can see if you're interested in hearing me talk about any of those things. But yeah, I think I've gone on for long enough today, so I'm going to take another sip. And I can tell you that my opinion of this has gone down as I've drank more of it. The citrusy flavor stands out more and more as you drink it. When I first started taking some sips, I could smell the citrus, but I could taste the blackberry, if that makes sense. But now, all I can smell is that citrusy, overly, maybe I'm not describing it right, but kind of like a sour smell, right? Am I making sense? And it feels like that blackberry flavor has just kind of waned, and all that's left is the chemical combination, right? It's not bad. There still is a great, what I'm assuming is a blackberry flavor. The flavor just seems to change the more of it you drink, especially drinking it all at once. Maybe if I was breaking it up with food or, just sipping on it, maybe that would change, but I just feel like those first sips, this much of it was really good. And, this half has been not a chore to get through it, but it hasn't been nearly as enjoyable. But I really do think that a part of the reason I think that is the orange one that I last time was so good that I was kind of hoping for another winner like that, I think. But anyway, originally I would have put this at like an 8. I think it's more of a 7. I'll probably add a 7, probably 7 out of 10. It's good. You know what? I've been way too generous. I actually think it's more closer to like a 5.5 or a 6. Again, it's not bad, but if I drank this whole thing, I wouldn't want another one. I am going to finish it, and I'm probably never going to get this flavor again. It's not incredible. It's not anything crazy. I mean, they all have crazy sugars and stuff, but to me, this just doesn't feel like, if I'm going to have a soda, this doesn't feel worth it over something more classic, Coke, Pepsi, regular Mountain Dew, that orange flavor Mountain Dew. Personal opinion comes to effect, but I'm going to settle at a 5.5. That is what I'm settling at for this. It's still in the good half of the scale, but of the Mountain Dews I've had so far, this is probably my least favorite outside of that voodoo trash, which I think I even gave a higher score than that. I think I gave it a higher score than 5.5, didn't I? If I were to reevaluate that one would be dropped down to like a 3, but I don't remember what it was, so don't quote me. Hopefully it's already a 3, and we'll move on from this topic of conversation now. Thank you all for stopping by. I hope you had a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed today's kind of, nonsensical ramble, and I hope that my cat's begging and making as much noise as possible for food out there isn't annoying. So, like I said, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, and have a great rest of your day.